Hi, FreeCAD 1 just arrived and I'm so excited to tell you all about it. First, let's go download and install it from its website. When you are done and open FreeCAD for the first time, it looks like this, but I will show you how to tune it to fit you better. The first thing I like is that I can have my workbenches organized in tabs instead of the toolbox like this, and I will show you how. You go to Edit, Reference, and then in workbenches, you choose the one you usually use. FreeCAD has many workbenches that I don't usually use. My favorites are Park Design, Sketch, and A2 Plus, so I'm gonna keep them. The rest, I not turn it off like this so I can put them away. Inspection we don't need. I sometimes need mesh and path when I need to work with STL files, so I'm gonna keep it there. I put the rest away basically. Oh, I need to skip sketcher. Okay, sketcher here. Material, cam, beam. This one is a very new workbench that they added. Texture I don't need, surface, pressure I need it sometime. Okay, so here is the one that I usually want. I can also reorder them in the way that I like. So I'm gonna put sketcher right here, and I put Park Design on the very top because I like it, and sketcher right here. Assembly plus. Exploded assembly is here. Frame, mesh, parts, spreadsheets. Oh, I don't want assembly here. That's another story. I will tell you later. And then from here in combo box, you can choose workbench selector type. So instead of combo box, I'm going to use tab bar. Okay. And when I hit apply, okay, and then click OK, we see what is it. You have to restart now to see the effect. So I'm going to restart it. And now you can see when I reopen FreeCAD, the workbenches are organized in time of tab and in the order that I set them here. You can always access to all the other workbenches that you turn it off, doesn't show in here, but you can always use it. The other thing, I want to change the theme. I like darker theme, so usually I go to reference. Right now they simplify their themes, so you have only 3 themes here. You can always add more theme in add-on manager. I did try it, but I like the FreeCAD dark, so I'm gonna use it now. Okay. So this is the dark theme of FreeCAD. Of course, I want to tune some colors because I don't like it too dark like this. But let's open a file first so we can see. Here is an assembly of a microphone with the protector that I designed this new FreeCAD. As you can see, the background here is a solid gray color, but I prefer the old look of the FreeCAD, so I can change it back to that by going to Edit, Reference, and in the display you can choose color, and I'm gonna choose radial gradient here, so you're gonna see how it changed by hitting apply and okay. Now this fit my eye better. You can choose whatever you feel like. You can mix the colors as you want. So that's all about the interface. Now we can check on the tool. I'm gonna open this part so that we can see it easier. This is a microphone that I designed from the pictures of it, like you can see here. This is the photo. I'm gonna have another video telling you how to do it with this new version of FreeCAD, and you would like to see it, you can subscribe to my channel and we can catch up later. Now let's come back to the topic of today. A couple of useful things have been added to make my design work more enjoyable. The align to selections or the normal view gives you a better look at the face you are working on. So for example, I want to look at it from here. I can just click at this and go to normal view. And you see now it's normal to your face. You can adjust and do measurement or whatever in here. When we talk about measurement, there's a new thing also. The measuring tool in the shape of caliper, like you can see here. It's super handy when you need to adjust your model without going to on the sketch and check. You don't need to go to sketch here to see what is the diameter of this. For example, you can just click on the caliper here, and then we can select the thing we want to measure. You can see the radius is 10.5, and then you can see also the radius here. Okay, as well as the distance between them. Here they show you the distance only. The distance between the two circles is 2.8. You can always reset and select again. You can know the radius of this one also. Those are general tools that they add and very useful. The align to selection and the measure tool. Now we can have a closer look on my favorite workbenches. I saw improvement in the sketch workbench. Let's go to that. So close here. So you go to the sketch of this one. In the sketch workbench, you can now define dimensions on the go. For example, I look a line here like this. I can define the length of it and the angle of it. Or you can design a rectangle with the dimension that you want on the go. If you haven't defined the dimension on the go, like I checked this, you can always add dimension later. And the dimension tool now is context tool, so you don't need to specify what kind of constraint you want. It don't need to say it's a horizontal or vertical one, because they're gonna base on what they have. Let's say I have a rectangle. Then I will add this one. When I click on it, it gets more or less is a horizontal one, so we can just add 130 for example. And when you define, let's say you have two lines together here and one here, let's say, and then when you click on this one, choose select these two, they're gonna more or less give you is an angular constraint, for example. So that is about the new contextual dimension tool. They also add the offset tool finally. For example, you have a rectangle here and you want an offset of this, right? So I can just select the rectangle, and now you see the offset geometry is available. You can choose it inside or outside. This is very useful. I use a lot of this. I always have to draw it one by one myself, but now you can use it. They have the tool there. There's also changes in part design and part workbenches, but I leave it for you to discover. I want to talk about something that makes me quite disappointed, the built-in assembly workbench. You can check on my video about the two typical assembly workbench that they used to use here, the A2 Plus and the A4. But here, if you go to Start, you're going to see their built-in assembly workbench. I would hope it should be the A2 Plus, which is very intuitive and similar to those commercial software. However, they choose basic joint and on their solver as the main assembly workbench. Like you can see here, with this you can just add joint, and then you can, from the assembly, you can add more stuff into it. Let's say I'm gonna add the case. Let's save it here, save. Okay, here they ask you to save it. Okay, check the part. So when you click on the part, and you can add different joint, I can add another one into here. Okay, like I can use also this one to this one here. Okay, actually I add two of them. Anyway, when you have all the part added in, they can let you choose the joint that you want between them. For example, a fixed joint, a revolute joint, and then they will solve it using the on-day solver. Anyway, it's not a big deal of they using something new like this. I will continue to use the A2 Plus as I feel more comfortable with it. Those are important changes that you can find in this new version of FreeCAD, and bravo FreeCAD team for their efforts on this project. It gives designers other options, actually better and free options in CAD tool, and I can't wait to use them in my upcoming project. I hope to see you there.